All right, good morning, Washington Eagles. It is literally Tuesday, May 5th. Normally, I do videos a week ahead, but today I got to play catch up because tomorrow, Wednesday, May the 6th, I'm recording a new story. Junie B Jones and the meanie Jim's birthday. I wanted something a little less serious than Charlotte's Web, and as you can see, I'm outside because I cannot be inside much longer. I cannot be in my little teaching corner a minute more. So I'm outside, so you may hear all kinds of noises, and that's okay. And if I start laughing during this book, because I have literally chuckled in the first couple of pages, that's okay. I'm going to just keep reading, okay? Because we don't have time to stop and remake movies all the time. And I got to get started because I can only upload a certain number of minutes, or else it's like, no, this is too long. So here we go. Junie B Jones by Barbara Park. Junie B Jones and the Meanie Jim's Birthday, and it's illustrated by Denise Brunkus. So here we go. Chapter 1, Eating Cake. My name is Junie B Jones. The B stands for Beatrice, except I don't like Beatrice. I just like B, and that's all. B is my bestest letter. On account of my favorite food starts with that guy. Its name is birthday cake. We had that delicious stuff at school today. That's because Polly Allen Puffer turned 6 years old, and his mother brought chocolate cake and chocolate ice cream. And chocolate milk to room 9. She is a chocolate nut, I think. The party was very fun, except Polly Allen Puffer got all wound up, and he put cake on his head, and then he laughed till milk came out of his nose. That is called nose milk, I told my bestest friend named Lucille. Lucille is a little lady. Ew, she said. I wish I didn't even see that nose milk, 'cause now my stomach feels upset, and I can't eat the rest of my cake. Me too, I said. Now I can't eat the rest of my cake too, and so I will throw both of our cakes in the trash for us. Then I picked up our cakes, and I hurried up to the trash can. I looked all around me very careful. Then quick I ducked behind the trash can, and I stuffed both those cakes right in my mouth. I rubbed my tummy real happy. Now all I need is some milk to wash it down with, I said. That's when I saw some milk sitting on a table all by itself. I picked it up and drank it all gone. I said, that hit the spot. Just then I heard a voice. Junie B Jones? Why are you out of your seat? It was my teacher. Her name is Mrs. She has another name too, but I just like Mrs., and that's all. Mrs. has eyes like a hawk. What are you doing over there? She asked me. I'm sharing people's cake and milk, I explained, except for they aren't actually here at the moment. Mrs. rolled her eyes way back in her head. I smiled very sweet. Guess what? When I have my birthday party, I'm going to bring cake and milk too, I said. Plus, also, I might bring a beanie weenie casserole, because that will be a nice change of pace, don't you think? Just then I skipped over to Polly Allen Puffer's mother. Excellent cake, madam. My compliments to the chief, I said. Then me and her did a high five, only she didn't actually put her hand out, and so mostly I slapped her on the arm. After that, I skipped back to my seat. Lucille was finishing her cake and ice cream. She had a chocolate mustache on her lip. I did frown at her. Lucille, I'm surprised at you, I said. You're not eating that ice cream like a little lady, and so I will show you how. Then I quick dipped my spoon into Lucille's ice cream. See, I said, see how I'm taking dainty bites of this stuff? Only then a dainty bite of chocolate ice cream slipped off my spoon, and it plopped into Lucille's lap. She jumped out of her chair. Oh no, she hollered, now look what you did. You spilled ice cream on my brand new dress, and my Nana just brought this to me from New York City, and it costed $95 plus tax. Mrs. hurried to my table. She had a wet sponge to clean Lucille's dress. No, don't, said Lucille. You can't put water on this, 'cause this dress is made of satin, and satin is dry clean only. Mrs. made angry eyes at me. I did a gulp. Who knew? I said real soft. Then I put my head down on the table and covered up with my arms, because that is called lying low. And lying low is what I do if you know what's good for you. Chapter 2, Tapping on Jim's Head. After the party, me and my other bestest friend rode home on the bus. Her name is Grace. Me and that Grace take turns sitting next to the window. That is good sports of us, I think, except for sometimes we forget whose turn it is. Then we have to settle it with our fists. This time it was that Grace's turn to sit next to the window. Guess what? I don't even care if you sit there today, I told her, because eating all the cake made me in a real happy mood. That Grace smiled. Me too, she said. Eating that cake made me in a happy mood too. Yeah, only you can't be as happy as me, I explained, because I had 2 cakes and you just had 1. That Grace did a frown. That's okay, Grace. Don't be upset, I said, because when I have my birthday, I will invite you to my house, and you can have 2 cakes too. Oh boy, she said. I know it is an oh boy, I said back. Plus, also, you will get your very own paper cup with M&Ms in it. Ooh, yum. I love M&Ms, said Grace. Me too. I love M&Ms too, I said. On account of chocolate doesn't melt on your hands. Just the colors melt on your hands, and that's all. I smiled real big. And here's another good thing, Grace. When you come to my party, you will get your very own party hat, and we will play Twister. Plus, also, we will play that game where you shout bingo, only I keep on forgetting the name of that one. Just then, a meanie boy named Jen jumped up from his seat. Bingo, stupid, he shouted. Its name is Bingo. What a moron. Who would even want to come to a stupid party like yours? He made his voice real loud so everybody could hear. At my house, I have cool birthday parties, he said. Like last year, my party was named Clowning Around, and we had 2 clowns from the circus. And they made balloon animals and did magic tricks. I leaned way close to his face. So, I said, I don't even like clowns. Clowns are not normal people. Plus, my very own Grandpa Frank Miller can make balloon animals too, except for they all look like wiener dogs. Only he's working on it. That Jim wasn't even listening to me. He just kept on talking about his parties. This year, my party is named Old MacDonald's Farm, and a real farmer is bringing a petting zoo right to my front yard, and he's going to bring a lamb and a goat and a burro and some rabbits, and he's also bringing a real live pony for us to ride. I put my hands on my waist. Yeah, well, too bad for you, I said, because I saw all about ponies on TV, and ponies buck you off their backs, and then they stomple you into the ground and kill you to death. And so I wouldn't even come to your stupid party because I wouldn't come to your dumb party in a jillion billion years. Good, he hollowed. I'm glad, because my birthday is this Saturday, and tomorrow I'm bringing invitations to every single person in room 9, only not to you. You're the only one in the whole class I'm not bringing an invitation to you, so there. Then he did a big ha right in my face, and he sat back down in his seat. Meanwhile, I just kept standing and standing there, because something had gone a little bit wrong here, I think. I tapped on his head. Yeah, only there's one thing, I said. I didn't actually know you were having a birthday party on Saturday, and so good news. I think I can make it. No, he shouted, that mean boy. You're not coming, no way. Now go away. I tapped on him again. Yeah, only I was just kidding about the ponies, I said. They hardly ever stomple you, probably. I don't care. Stop bothering me, he shouted. I stood on my tippy toes and looked at his head. Love your hair today, I said. That Jim swatted at me. Get away from me, he hollered. You're not coming to my party, and that's final. Just then, a big lump came in my throat, and a big lump is what comes before crying. It hurt to swallow. I sat down and hid my face in my sweater. Darn it, I said, because I really think I really would have enjoyed myself at that thing. Then my bestest friend named Grace put her arm around me, and she patted me real gentle, and she let me sit next to the window. Chapter 3, Very Slumping. I walked home from the bus very slumping. Very slumping is when your shoulders are sad and your head can't hold up that good. Grandma Miller was in the nursery. She babysits me and my baby brother in the afternoon. His name is Ollie. I love him real a lot, except I wish he didn't live at my actual house. Grandma Miller was rocking him in the rocking chair. I tried to climb up there too, only Grandma said, "Hold your horses," at me. "Yeah, only I need to rock very bad," I explained, "on account of a mean boy is having a birthday party on Saturday, and he's inviting every room in room 9, only not me. I'm the only one who's not going." Grandma Miller did a sad face. "Children can be so cruel," she said. "Just wait till I get the baby to sleep, and then you and I will talk about it, okay?" And so that's how come I crossed my arms, and I tapped my foot, and I waited and waited for that baby to go to sleep, only his eyes kept staying wide open. "Hold him close with your fingers, Grandma," I told her. "Heavens, no," she said. Then she kept right on rocking him. And so finally I got tired of waiting, and I went to my room, and I crawled under my covers. I crawled way down to the bottom of my sheets. It's very muffly down there. You can say mean stuff, and no one can hear you. "Here's all the stuff I hate," I said. "First, I hate that meanie Jim. Then I hate clowns, and old MacDonald's had a farmer, plus I hate rabbits and burros and ponies. And guess what else? We didn't even actually need a baby at this house, only no one even consulted me." Just then I heard a knock on my door. "Junie B, it's Grandma, honey. Ollie finally went to sleep." She came in and lifted up my covers. "I called your mother and told her what happened at school," she said. I peeked up at her. "And so can she fix it?" I asked. "Can I go to the birthday party now?" Grandma Miller held out her arms to me. She pulled me out of the covers. "Your mother's going to talk to you about it when she gets home," she said. "Meanwhile, why don't you and I have a little fun? Let's read a book, okay? What kind of story would you like to hear?" I thought and thought. "I would like to hear a story about a little girl who doesn't get invited to a meanie boy's birthday. And so she sneaks to his house, and she lets a wild pony out of the barn, and then she stomples the boy into a flatty pancake, and all the children pour maple syrup on that guy, and they eat him for breakfast." Grandma Miller looked kind of sickish. "You've got to stop worrying about the boy's party. He's just trying to get your goat," she said. And then my eyes got big and wide at her. "Goat? What goat, Grandma? Do I have a goat? Is it a surprise goat? Are you keeping a secret at your house?" I jumped up and pulled her hand. "Let's go get it. Want to, Grandma? Let's go get my goat right now." Just then I had a great idea popped into my head. "Hey, I just thought of something, Grandma. You and me can bring my goat to my house, and then I can have my very own birthday on Saturday. I will call it 'Come and Pet My Goat,' and everyone in room 9 will come to my party, and they won't go to that meanie Jim's party." All of a sudden, the front door opened. It was Mother. I run to her speedy quick. Mother, guess what? Me and Grandma Miller are getting my goat, and I am having my very own birthday party on Saturday, and all of room 9 is going to be invited, only not that Jim I hate. He is the only one not coming, so ha-ha on him." Just then, Grandma Miller sneaked out the front door with her sweater. I pulled on Mother's arm. "Come on, Mother, come on," I said. "We have to go to the store and buy my invitations. Plus, also, we have to pick up the beanie weenies." Mother didn't come on. She sat on the couch and smoothed my hair. "Listen to me, Junie B," she said. "I know Jim hurt your feelings today, but you can't have your birthday party on Saturday. Your birthday isn't till June, remember? And June is still months away." "I know June is months away," I said, "and so that is how come I'm moving my birthday sooner, 'cause months away will be too late." Mother picked me up and put me on her lap. "I'm afraid you don't understand, honey," she said. "You just can't change the day you were born. No one can. It's impossible." I made my voice very whispery. "Yeah, only here's a little secret. Nobody in room 9 even knows when my birthday is, so I think we can pull it off." Mother did a little smile. She ruffled my hair. "Sorry, honey, no can do," she said. "Yes," I hollered. "Yes, can do, because I have to have my birthday on Saturday, or else I will be the only one who's not going to that meanie Jim's, and that is the saddest story I ever heard of. Just then my eyes got a little bit of wet in them. Mother wiped my face with a tissue. Then she hugged me real tight, and she said the words, "I'm sorry." More bad news. Grandma Miller just called. There's no goat. All right, we'll read chapter 4, moving, tomorrow. All right, have a good night. Love you guys. Stay safe. Till then, bye.